Hey, it's JB from Healthy Funky Free. Ignite Your Purpose. Third time lucky. Max has, I'm just guessing it's because he's out in the sticks. He lives in Canada. Wi-Fi must be a new thing. They can't quite get up to speed with it. But hopefully he's going to jump online now. He'll see me. And then here he is. And he will get third time lucky. Tell us all about his crazy night working yesterday. What's up, Max? Third time lucky.
I
Work until midnight. The challenges, the trials, the tribulations. Let's tell me all about it.
I like what you were saying there. I'm from Canada. I'm in the sticks, and we haven't quite got the internet figured out yet. That's hilarious. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it doesn't freeze again. But the question of the day, John. So I want to just give you a little background. Yesterday, I'm out here in the Shuswap of Canada. It's the West Coast. It's a beautiful area, and I need to get a deck built. That's not my skill. I have no clue. So I called in a crew, some friends. The whole gig was to get them out here, rip rock it. It's a pretty massive deck, and it was very intricately done. And basically, they got here Friday. They had to leave by Sunday night. All right. So I knew, and this whole time it was a very finite thing. And it's a second floor deck, so there's a lot of bull crap that goes on. Now, yesterday it was like crunch time, right? So I had to do all this stuff. I'm the gopher boy, so I'm getting materials that were missed and forgotten, and I'm driving half hour here, driving half hour there. The dump closes at a certain time. I had to do a dump run. I had to pack up their stuff because they were leaving. So my question to you, John, is in times like this, and this is just everyday life for all of us, but yesterday happened to be very hectic and overwhelming in a lot of things because I knew something had to get done by a certain time, and it took till midnight. It took till midnight, bro. Then I had to wake up at 4:30. So the question is, he's crying for me. How do you stay in the moment when you're under these types of pressure? What brings you back to the moment? Because you could let it get away with you. You know what I'm saying? You could let it get the day get away. You could let everything get away from you if you choose to. Oh, I got him thinking.
So I'm just going to clarify the question. So you are asking, when the shit is going down, there's a deadline on, the challenges and the issues are building up, how do you stay focused enough to deliver?
No, I'm just saying this simply. That I was giving you an example, but I'm saying, how do you bring it back in day-to-day life? Yesterday was very hectic. That's why I thought of this. But how do you just bring it back to being in the present moment and understanding what's going around with you instead of going wild? How do you bring yourself back to the present moment? There's the question. Because life gets in the way, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different levels to the answer here, and it depends on.
That's what I'm trying to say. At your simplest form.
It's well. First of all, you've got to be conscious enough and aware enough to appreciate when this is happening, because it is so common for this. That's the pace of life in which many people live at. It's just full on, it's full go, and they're not aware that it's getting out of control. But for me, even a couple of years ago, I didn't do this. It's really hard for me to answer this because
Good.
I've got self-awareness as to when things are under control, and I'm making conscious, logical decisions about the tasks ahead, or I'm logically working through a sequence of events. And I think when I start making snap calls, we'll just do it this way, or we'll just do it that way, there's a little trigger in the back of my mind that says, hold on a minute, mate, slow down, sit down, put the tools down, or whatever it is, or park the car, get the map out, and logically just stopping to take a moment to think about it and to breathe and to get the oxygen to this frontal core of the brain, to be able to then to say, okay, right, what needs to be done, what does not need to be done, what would be nice, but it's when I start making those snap decisions without having logically thought through the process from where I am now to where I'd like to be. I'm not sure if I've entirely answered the question.
You did. You did. You hit on two things that I would say the same thing. I would say awareness is huge. Now, I'm not talking about self-awareness. I'm talking about situational awareness there, and the breath. Those are two things that I would agree with you 100% on. So you did definitely answer the question. And I'll go one step further and just say this. No, I'm got people yelling everywhere. One sec. Sorry.
Go sit in the job.
So I would say this. What brought me back to yesterday was some of the little things, right? So I'm driving around, a deer ran in front of us, right? I'm kind of hustling because I got a timeline to be back because I know they need these pieces of wood for blah, blah, blah. A deer jumps in front of me, right? Boom. Okay. Man, understand I'm under pressure, but I just was like, well, look where you're at, bro. And then, we're working so late last night and the moon's coming up. The stars are out. And so I'm under starlight and I'm going, dude, take this in, like really take this in. Yeah, you're working and you're doing something you don't want to be doing with a bunch of guys who it's midnight now, right? And you're just going, but look what the universe is showing me. So, and there were so many other things, right? Like waiting in line and meeting a cool guy that was telling me the history of this whole area, like orchard fields. And, a lady actually bought me a little juice shot and just so many things that, even though I was on a finite timeline, I had all this stuff to do. I knew I had people relying on me to get there. The universe was just constantly putting things in to just remind me, hey, today's a beautiful day, bro, and you're fucking alive. Straight up.
I have an example like that from today. So up at 5, quick meditation, on the bike
Nice.
at 5:30 a.m., around the coast for a bit, then up into the hills. And it's beautiful, not a breath of wind. It was warm, blue skies. And my head is down, and I'm looking at the tarmac.
Doing your thing.
I looked up, and there's 2 peregrine falcons playing tag with 2 seagulls.
Oh, wow.
So I just pulled over and stopped, and they were just doing their flipping. And I could have just cycled past and thought nothing of it. But
Totally.
It's like a deer jumping out in front of you. It's not a deer's jumping out in front of you on the road. Your road is going through its garden.
Truth.
So the fact that you've had the opportunity to see this deer or these falcons, it's that little message from whoever or whatever to stop, take a moment, look around, take a breath.
Yeah. Be thankful.
And it just fills you with the energy and it gives you that good vibration.
Truth. And it all comes back from, like I said, it comes back from that awareness. I get that. That's a little bit more of a deeper consciousness we're talking about. But at the base form, like you said, man, it's just these little hints from the universe that says, hey, you are alive, man. Be thankful. Yeah. And that's where I'm going to end my side on, John, because I know that's all I got for you.
Okay. Well, I think if we've both answered the question there, then we could do on what's the rest of your day? Are you heading back home tomorrow?
I am, brother.
Okay. Well, they've got the internet in the city, haven't they? So we should be.
Yeah, we still live in igloos here. You know that, right?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I think that's enough from him and from I, and we will be back tomorrow with another episode, another 5-minute daily question. We're putting each other on the spot, on the daily, keeping it honest, keeping it real.
This is true.
Share a little bit of our life and our experience from negative to positive.
Truth.
From leaving home at 13, 14 years old and
getting it done.
Learning
getting it done, brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, peeps. As always, appreciate it. We know you could be anywhere in the world and you're right here with us, and we are very thankful for that.
Thank you.
See you, John.
See you then. Bye-bye.